you doing, everybody? Hopefully better than me. I'm fighting a cold, which I thought was seasonal allergies. So we have our lemon ginger tea. Still piping hot. Oof. But we are getting into some more poker action. We are in the 777 favorite tournament. Hopefully we can feel a little better after we win this thing. Had some requests from some subscribers to break down a little more of how poker works. So I'm going to be going right back to the basics. I know it's not back to basics Sunday, but we can do that for him on this Wednesday, which is usually Nemesis Wednesday. I will let you know I have went ahead and found Alfie 1165, who has a name very similar to mine, has, you know, his pin code similar to mine. So I went ahead and made Alfie 1165 our honorary Nemesis of the day. We will be looking to go head-to-head with Mr. Nemesis. Alfie, you're going down. But yeah, poker, pretty basic. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. 7 players at the table. Every player is dealt 2 cards. So you'll notice there is a dealer button, noted with a D for dealer, also called the button, which is where basically you start here at the dealer to the immediate left, so action goes clockwise. To the immediate left of the dealer, you have the small blind. Immediate left of the small blind, you have the big blind. Blinds are a predetermined monetary value, or chip value. Let me turn this down a little bit. A predetermined value, which goes into the pot to make the pot that you are looking to win every hand that you're dealt, every 2 cards that you're dealt. So small blind, big blind, under the gun +1. Don't really care about the position names, but there are positions, and positions matter in poker. You got to think of it like how many people are behind you, or how many people are still left to make a decision based on the 2 cards that you get. So people later around the clock have less people to act behind them, to make a decision behind them. So the value of their bad hands goes up, where the value of your hands having to act first needs to be good. So basically the point of poker is you're looking to have a strong hand going in, and you need to, make a pair. So if I were to go into this hand, I'm hoping that a jack comes up. More than 1 jack comes up. 2 jacks, so I get 3 of a kind. 4 jacks, well, 3 jacks are on showing. I get 4 of a kind. So, 3 5s come up. 2 5s come up. I have a 5, so that's, 3 of a kind. It's the guy that bet into me. Hopefully he just wants to bluff. I don't think he will. So not only do you want to match the numbers, you also want to match the suits, which now I have to be kind of aware of. That there are 3 diamonds. Now if there were 3 spades, I would have what you call a flush. And then in poker, there are levels of levels of hands. So a flush beats 3 of a kind. Now if this person has a 9, now I lose, because now a flush, I just made a full house. Full house 5s, full of 9s. My opponent...
Check.
Really should have just bet that.
Check.
Definitely should have bet that. 10-7. Ugh. Okay, so at least we're rewarded with our patience with ace-queen suited, which our Nemesis gets involved with. Do we 3-bet this? Maybe. I'm not really sure I want to get it all in with ace-queen, but...
Fold.
So, a little more basics in poker. The ace goes both ways. It is both high and low. Ooh, that's a real strong call. Get the fold out of him, which is nice. 9s versus queen, so he already has a pair, so I need to hit an ace or a queen. I hit a flush draw. So now I need a spade, and I don't get it. That's kind of mean. That's gross. That's unfortunate. Could have picked up 14 more blinds there, not lost 11. Would have been up to 45. Right in contention with our Nemesis. So the ace goes both ways when making a straight. Straight is 5 cards in a row. You want to make the best 5-card hand out of the 7 cards that you have available to you. The 2 that you were dealt face down, and then the 5 community cards, the shared 5 cards on the table. So the first 3 cards that come up are referred to as the flop. The flop is 3 cards that you do a round of betting, and then if everyone agrees on a certain price, so right now that price is 1 big blind. Everyone could call 1 big blind, 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 and then if the big blind decides to, check, he says that's an okay price. Let's check the flop. Then it will be agreed that that is the price to see the flop. So the small blind will match the big blind bet, or the highest bet on the table. They have 3 choices. You can either fold. Well, I guess they have 4 choices. You can fold, call, raise, or I guess the small blind can't check because you have to match the bet. So the one big blind was agreed to see the flop. So now there's 3 players with cards left. So now this person made the choice to bet. They bet 2 big blinds. Now these 2 have the decision to either call, fold, or raise. And they both decided to fold. I need to turn my phone ringer down for now. So I guess a good important thing to know would be at least the first couple strengths of hands would be an important lesson to learn in poker first, or even what those hands are. So you start off with a high card, 2 high basically being the worst hand you could have. I don't even think that's possible. I guess you could have a 6 high. I guess you could have a 3 high. That would be. I don't even think that's possible. But yeah, high card basically. You don't want to get involved in those hands that you are a 3 or a 4 high card. Um,
Fold.
Basically, it's like ace high, king high. Like those are really not good hands. You want at least a pair. A pair can be, top pair where you have an ace,
Fold.
and then there's an ace on the board. You know, second pair where there's an ace on board and you have a king. But yeah, there's pairs. And next to a pair, above a pair, is two pair. So you have two aces, two kings. And then the highest card remaining on the board or in your hand for 5 cards. After two pair comes three of a kind. So you have either 2 cards that appear on the flop. Like I had those 5 in my hand, and then 2 5s came up. I had 3 of a kind. So above 3 of a kind, we go to a straight. A straight is 5 cards of a different suit in numerical order. So if you go ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could go 10, jack, queen, ace, king, ace, sorry. But it cannot go like king, ace, 2, 3, 4. Aces don't run through. So after a straight, if you try not missing any, you get a flush. Yes. So flush is 5 cards of the same suit. So you have, 5 clubs. Say he had a bunch of. So yeah, I have 2 spades here. If 3 spades were to come out here, I would have a flush. Now, if 2 players have the same 2 suits. Say this gentleman here had 2 spades as well. He had queen, jack of spades, and I had king, 3 of spades. My king high flush would beat his queen high flush. So you want the highest card. The highest card is very valuable in poker. So here I would have flopped a pair, a pair of kings, which on this board is top pair. Okay, so we went to a flush. A flush is beaten by a full house. A full house, as you saw earlier, is 3 of a kind plus 2 of a kind. It's 10, not a bad hand. I think we can raise that one up comfortably. Yeah, full house, 3 of a kind, 2 of a kind. Or the guy that shoved 9s. Be kind of nitty and fold that. That's sad. Pair of 4s. Do we want to shove our pair of 4s into our rival? Our nemesis? All these players cover us. Let's just call. Let's hope to get it all in after we flop a 4. Flop a 4. Come on, Alfie. Don't be a mean nemesis.
Check. Check. Bet. Fold.
Take a little bit from our nemesis. Take a little bit. Take his big blind. Queen 7. So we did the full house. A full house is beaten by a straight flush. So you combine the straight and the flush to get a straight flush, real original. So that is 5 cards in numerical order, and that has to be of the same suit. Quite rare. Forgive me, Poker World. As you can tell, this doesn't happen very often. Quads. 4 of a kind. Yeah, the 4 of a kind comes before a straight flush. I don't even think it's possible for in regular Texas Hold'em, you would never have a scenario where you would both have, you and your opponent would have a straight flush and the other would have 4 of a kind. There's not enough cards for that to happen. So 4 of a kind, a straight flush beats 4 of a kind. And then you have a royal flush after that. Which a royal flush is 10, jack, queen, king, ace of the same suit. So it's a straight flush, but specific a straight flush. It's the highest straight flush you can have, so they call it a royal flush. Nothing beats a royal flush. Best card in poker. Come on, people. So basically, knowing the hand strengths, you kind of want to put out a monetary value or a chipped value based on the strength of your hand. So suited hands are better than not suited hands. High cards are better than low cards. Connected cards are better than unconnected cards. Connected meaning like they're beside each other, queen, king. So I have connected cards, high connected cards, but they're not suited. I don't mind raising this up a little, possibly getting it all in if someone else wants to shove. The dealer position is the best position in poker. That's not a good. Ugh. That's unfortunate. This guy's a donkey. And I. Ugh. Let me guess. He bets. How many? 6 hands. 7 or 8 re-entries at 777.
Check.
Oh boy.
Bet.
Alright. We have 4 minutes left in the late reg. Hoping we can at least get a double up. I don't know how we lost so much chips already. Jack 4, he says. He's ridiculous. Should have called my king high. Folded. This is my first time streaming without a mouse, so I'm not a little nervous. This laptop that I'm on has a broken keypad, touchpad. So at any moment, my touchpad might go out, and then I have to use my touchscreen. Thankfully, I have a touchscreen. Excuse the stream starting, extra music. You would never have a scenario where you would both have going in and doing some video editing. Full deuce. Queen Jack. Let's do it. Okay, that's quite strong. Excellent. Can't do that really with Queen 3. Yeah, come on, Heinz. I know for a call. Come on, everybody. Hold. Might be out of the tournament right away. Alright. Getting a couple at least decent hands, get us up to double-digit blinds. Now we get 7-5, terrible hand, so we'll be folding. All in by Mr. Devon. Not having any of it. Oosh, gets reshoved. What baloney are you walking in there with? Queen through the flush draw, okay. Flopped straight. And bye-bye, Mr. Devon. Ace Queen. Right. We're going for it. Ace jack. Ace king. And we might be out pretty quick. We need a queen. We need a king, or that's it. There, dead to a king. And we are out. Wow. Well, that was quick. That's always fun. Maybe we can find another tournament. That's gonna be yeah, about that. Do we have any other fun tournaments? Let's jump into the Bounty Hunter $5. Okay, we're back. Back at the table. So bounty tournaments are super fun because they promote more action. Every player has what's referred to as a bounty, or money on them. If you eliminate them, you get their bounty. Alright, so we're trying to last a little longer in this tournament. Oh boy. Considering calling that, but I can't call that. Oh boy. Oh. Wow. Lineman literally has downs, he says. Wow. That's a interesting diss. We come back to our table. We look over at Jack 10 on the button, and that is our position. We have a player with 67 big blinds, 9, we have 18. He doesn't free bet a whole lot, which is nice. And that's enough. We're in position. So this is a nice example of we are the last to act, so people have to make decisions before us, so we get more information before we make our decision. River Renly changed his little avatar. Oof. Yeah, see, if we would have called that and that would have happened, then we're not really happy about that.
Fold.
6-2, that's a nice easy fold. Forgive me how long this is taking to get my edits in, because I only have one screen today. It's a little annoying, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Almost there. We're almost there. Enter. Alright, should be good. Alright, we are good. We're all set up. Can we get back to the table without missing a hand? For this. All kinds of action before us.
Call. Fold. Check.
Okay, everything is all good. Everything is all good. We are saved. We can get out of here. We can get out of here. Actually, we want to stay in here. King 8, decent hand, but we'd rather be in a better position. Sometimes it's not about the hand you're dealt, but where you are dealt that hand.
Check. Bet.
Middle position, not really where you want to be playing average hands. So this is early position. Not even want to be playing any hands basically out of this. It has to be the best of the best hands.
Call. Check. Bet.
Been having a little more success being quite nitty or conservative at the table. Not raising nearly as much. King 9, the big blind. So the big blind's fun because you are the last to act, assuming no one bets or raises. My one big blind mandatory bet.
Raise.
So now he is last to act, King Mike, since Mr. St. Jules bet. King 9, huh? Well, let's say you, King Mike. You don't free bet at all. Okay.
Call. All in. Call.
As I say that.
Fold.
We flop middle pair. Middle pair with a 9. Ooh, trip 9s. Oof. You're basically dead, sir. Wow. That's a miracle one-outer. He's king, queen, jack. Oh boy. Everyone folded massive hands there. As we get moved to a new table, we look over at our original OG Nemesis, Mr. AA Your Ass. It's good that we see him on our Nemesis Wednesday. So we are definitely looking to target you, sir. You know, he is quite a talented poker player. Not taking him for granted. And when you have talent and the amount of run good that I witnessed from him, it's a dangerous combo. It's not fun being in hands against him, but piece 4 he has. The raise. Difference of this tournament, there is 8 players at our table. Lucky sevens, we only play 7-handed. So the chances or the odds of you having a better hand are a little lower. Playing 8-handed, you want to be playing some of the better or best hands that you can find. Eventually, one day, we'll be dealt a hand that we can play. Tens was the ace king. The ace gets there, but the flush gets there back. Ouch, what a hand. 10-8 we get. We will fold. Sometimes poker is boring.
Check. Check.
I'm keeping in the back of my mind that this may one day turn into a chess stream. So, any interested parties in that, let me know. Chess is a much easier game to teach. You can teach chess to 3-year-olds. You're not teaching poker to a 3-year-old. Many, many, many more layers to poker. Jack 10. Getting all these decent hands in bad position. Not the way the cards are supposed to be dealt, dealer. Deal them better.
Check. 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 Check.
Okay. So we got an ace with a 5 kicker. Not really happy about that. But with the 2 singular calls, I imagine we're ahead. I'll hit him with the 1 big blind again. See what happens. Ugh. I lose 2. 7. I lose 2. Jack Queen. So brutal. I think if he would have went, maybe it's just value-y. Sometimes, you know, top pair is just not good. Cottage boy. Well, hopefully we can not get a 3-bet and go 4 ways to a flop. And then we can shove with this, I guess.
All in.
There is sometimes an advantage of going first. Mr. Cottage Boy might have a flush draw.
Fold.
Hopefully not a 10 with a higher kicker or a trip 10. Oh man, that's so brutal. Today's not our day. And you know, sometimes you just gotta know when to fold them. I think today is going to be a shorter stream, if you want to call it a stream. But yeah, we're gonna go and enjoy the company of some family and enjoy them playing some PS4 and some of their computer games, because today ain't the day. Full the stream. I will hopefully come back. Well, we're coming back on the weekend. Hopefully, I will be feeling better. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream early today. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday for sure. Till then, have fun on the felt. Much better luck than me. Don't get sick. And yeah.